Hey, today we're talking about the chat threads in Vega. Those are not just a way to separate different AI conversations. They are the actual structure that the whole system relies on to be able to retrieve information in the future about the right client or the right prospect in the right scenario, in the right situation. So you really want to pay attention to a few of those constructs or concepts behind those chats that I'm going to present now. And let's start with how they are listed. So you will find your list of past chat conversations on your homepage. By the way, if you navigate around the Vega app and want a way to quickly return to the homepage, you can always click the icon top left of your screen. This is a shortcut to the homepage. And so what you see here is a descending date ordered list, as in the most recent chats show at the top, the oldest one show at the bottom, and every chat conversation is time-stamped. So what you see here on the right-hand side is the date of creation of that conversation. If you want to delete one of those chats, you can simply click the bin icon or trash icon here. One specific tweak to this order is the fact that you can pin your preferred chat conversations. To do that, you would just hover over this pin icon and click it, and that will prioritize that chat in the list. Some reasons why you might want to pin a few chat conversations is something is work in progress. Another thing is a request that the colleague made and you need to get back to them, or you did some deep research on a topic and you want to be able to quickly access those deep and very sophisticated prompts in the future maybe. So we give you a way to do that. So I just pinned this one and I can quickly access it. What you can see here is that it's a chat conversation related to a specific household or contact, which is the next construct that we want to explore now. It is very important that you keep track of your chat links, as in what client, what household, what contact is linked to what chat. So let's go into it now. So here we have an example of a chat thread which is linked to an actual CRM contact, namely Tom Everson. This one contact pillar here is clickable, so let's see where it directs us. Now we land on the activity tab for that one specific client, and as you can see, not only is the chat thread we were visualizing earlier linked to the actual contact profile, but it also is made accessible to the AI model the next time you have a question about Tom Everson. So this one thread, now that it is linked to Tom Everson, will be surfaced in the context. If you ask another few questions about Tom, if you want to prep for a meeting, if you try to recreate a CRM activity, a CRM task, a CRM note related to that contact. The good thing is, most of the time you do not need to do any work manually to have those contacts linked to Vega. We built this nice feature where our large language models automatically identify requests that are linked to specific contacts. So if I return to the homepage and start a new conversation with Vega using my spacebar here, let's do, hey Vega, can you summarize activity for my contact Andy Murray in 25? I just released the spacebar, and so you will see that the model is starting to do some work, and as soon as it retrieves information about this one contact, the actual chat thread will become automatically linked to Andy, as well as to his household, if there is any household related to this contact. That makes it very easy for you to just only focus on what matters, on going back and forth with the AI, on doing good work, without having to focus on the links in the background. But you can see here, Andy Murray was referenced automatically by the AI. I did not type anything. I did not press any button. It's right there. So if I click the contact pill again, I see the link to Andy Murray, who's part of the Murray family, which is a household in a CRM. And the link to the chat thread will also bubble up to the household. So you see here, it's available at the household level. So that's pretty much what you need to know about those household and contact links to the chat thread. As you become more and more familiar with how those links are made in the background, I believe you will just forget about them and things will just work on their own. That's it for this week's playbook. Hope to speak to you again next week. Cheers.